kata I also nak select to the wedding part. Like what are the challenges that you face and what's the difference? Like because now you're doing two different things, right? You're doing henna and you're also doing
henna,
photography. Yeah. So how is it like juggling both? And what are some of the challenges you think you face in both? Maybe similar, maybe different, I don't know.
Okay, I think challenges. Okay, honestly, I would say for henna, not much challenge I face because maybe working seorang, I just have to deal with one client. But in the photo scene on a wedding day, there's a lot of people there. You're not only dealing with the client, you're dealing with their family too. So the challenges I would say for photography is you have to handle everyone at the same time. Handle everyone, handle their vendors. You have to work together with everyone there.
True, very true.
But for henna, it's just me and the client. That's all.
You just gotta satisfy the bride.
Correct. Satisfy the bride. That's the most important thing. So even if you have people telling me other comments, I will just like whatever. You don't pay. Right? You don't pay, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you don't make the call.
That's true.
Yeah, but for photography, like sometimes we rushing for time, but there are still family members want to take photo. So how you want to decline them politely without like making them feel like kau siapa?
Not important or something like that.
Correct. Yeah.
Understand.
Correct.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
How did you start photography?
Actually, I started quite small, so it's mostly for CCA events. So I take photos for CCA.
Everything for CCA, art
Yeah,
club
really.
CCA.
I tell you, CCA.
Guys, just because I had a
Kids out
camera.
there.
No, just because I had a camera at that point of time. So they say, you join publicity.
Because you
Oh,
can
in art club.
When you
Or
were secondary
poly.
school?
Yeah, I had a camera. My mom bought it for my birthday.
Like is it the
DSLR, but
it's
it's a crop body kind. Yeah, so it was a beginner camera.
Nikon.
Yeah, Nikon. Yeah, I started from Nikon. I mean Nikon is until now.
D5000 Cik, that was my
I think
long
so.
time.
Honestly, I put tak ingat.
Oh.
But it's one
Sorry, I
Mira.
don't know.
It's the red
I don't
colour
Oh
one.
my god, I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't
Yes.
Okay,
I don't
but
know.
Yeah, so that was my first camera lah. I would say that was my first camera. Then banyak berjasa juga. Really, it goes with me everywhere last time. Yeah, so I started with that for CCA. Then slowly when I go uni, I think people saw my works in poly. Then they say, okay, why not you join like publicity also back in uni. So that's how I started focusing more on portraits. So I shoot a lot of like portraits. You get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like the exco shoot, this kind of thing.
Exco and
Yeah,
everything,
events.
yeah.
Yeah. So from there, I built my portfolio from there. Then I think also my name would be known in uni based on the things I do. Like I'm mostly known doing publicity,
Very
take photos.
active lah.
Yeah, very active. Yeah.
Understand.
So that's how. I think Mia also. You actually
Yeah.
saw one of my
Correct.
work, right? That's
I
why you
saw
took
her
me.
work, yeah.
what?
As in like because in uni I was also part of the organising committee for NTU Muslim Society. She was in PB MOOCs. Right.
I was in PB Most. I was in MS also, but I was doing like different things lah.
Correct.
Yeah, we're very active.
Yeah.
At that
Wow.
point in time, yeah.
So when and I was the publicity for that. Like I was the marketing manager for NTUMS. So like when we want to find when we want to see like market research, you know, competitor analysis, you know,
Wow.
looking at all the other schools, what they are doing, you know, how do they do their shoots. That's when I see her works, which is for PB MOOCs. Yes. So I've seen her work before, but I didn't know that it was the same person that I know online. Until I connected the dots. Because the one that I know her is from her own site photography account yeah. But on the PB MOOCs account is her own, and then like got her face all inside. But her photography account don't have her face. Yeah. So it's like I didn't connect the dots yet. Until I know her personally, then I connected the dots. Yeah.
Oh, you this one.
Actually,
like,
actually
like
because
that.
of that, a lot of people knew my works but don't know who's behind it.
Oh.
Yeah. Correct.
We say the same time.
Yeah.
No
Wow,
my work, but not my
things.
name. Wow.
Macam gitu. Correct.
So from there, like I have the vision. It's just that I do not have the skill because I don't go for like workshops or this kind of thing. So I don't fully utilize my camera. I only have a certain idea. So I'm a very conceptual person. I like
more that rather than technical.
I like to curate my photo, my studio, concepts kind of
Understand.
thing.
Yeah, understand.
So it's very portrait based instead of wedding based. So when I go with Mia, I have to start from bottom again. Yeah, because wedding is something that you have to shoot on the go.
Correct.
You have to be ready on your feet.
Correct.
So it's something that fast paced. You cannot retake again. This kind of thing. Yeah.
So
because that one
you
plan.
did henna, then you're like, alamak, okay lah. Since I doing henna in wedding industry, might as well I become a photographer lah. Is it?
Actually, no. Really, when Mia asked for anyone wanted to join, I was like, oh, just put my name only. I really didn't think that I
She
would
really
So
thought
you
it's-
were not a photographer at
Yeah,
that
I
point of
wasn't.
time?
Actually,
Yeah.
I was just like doing for fun only.
Yeah.
Ah.
For the lols.
Yeah, for the
For
lots.
the plot.
Yeah, because
I see.
I've
Oh, so-
never applied for any companies before.
Yeah.
And Mia was starting only, right? So
Yeah.
I just like try my luck, mana tahu. Kalau tak dapat, tak apa, it's okay. Then tiba-tiba added into the group.
Yeah. Surprise. Oh, surprise.
Then after that, I see in the group Hakim Skybike
Yeah. Which is also
from my school.
From her school.
Ah.
Like, why you
But
doing
I
it?
know Hakim from another place.
Yeah.
I didn't know Hakim was the same school as her.
Ah.
I didn't even know whether they knew each other.
Yeah.
It just so happened to be. Yeah.
Yeah. So unlike Hakim has a wedding experience at the point of time.
Yeah.
I didn't. So I really start from the bottom. I don't know anything about weddings.
Correct.
Yeah.
So just because of you reaching out to her story, is
Yeah,
it
then
Instagram
they-
story?
Yeah, by
Yeah.
chance only. Well, like,
Then
And here
that's
we
when
are
you started
today.
shooting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
The
cool.
journey.
Always take the chance, guys.
Correct. You never know. The chances you
Correct.
don't take, you never know.
Wow, this one a lot of lesson learned, yeah.
A lot of
Correct.
lesson
A lot of lesson learned. A lot of lesson
I
learned.
see.
What are some of your like memorable macam experience? Like as tak kisahlah as a henna artist ke, as a photographer ke,
Atau as
What-
yourself.
as yourself, as the influencer that you are.
most memorable lah.
What is the most memorable things that have happened?
Think memorable would be I think there's a lot of memorable things, but maybe at the top of my head right now is probably the fact that I did the henna for the same bride, and also at the same time I also shoot her wedding.
Yes.
Yeah, so I already bond with the family during henna night, then meet again during the wedding itself. So like we already have a bond. Then sometimes when they see like, oh my god, your photographer like so close to your family. Oh yeah, actually we met during henna. It's so nice to hear.
Yeah.
Then from there people know, hey, I'm gonna get her also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
That happens a lot, right, for you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Since Nora is our partner as well for Inthemoment.
Yes. Maybe you want to share a bit about our partner vendors and how do we do our deployment shit?
Okay, so for our partner vendors, we are actually partnering up with a lot of partners actually, from like henna, makeup, bridal, venue, what else? Berkat,
MC.
MC.
Kompang.
Yes.
Kompang.
All of these
Dessert.
lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what helps make our clients' punya journey easier in terms of planning as well.
Correct.
Yeah, so especially if you are interested in getting Nora for the henna story, right? We always try our best to deploy her also lah.
Because
you
she's
know,
available. Yeah.
yeah, because you know these are the vibes that you guys can carry on to on your wedding day, and it's extra fun.
Correct. And also like I feel a lot of our couples also who already know who Nora is will actually request for her also.
Yeah.
Because they already getting her for henna. So macam like you kill two birds with one stone lah. You see her during henna session, then you see her again during your wedding. Yeah, then you don't feel
Yeah.
awkward already. Yeah.
So fun.
Correct. Very fun.
Very
Very
fun.
fun.
You got any like nightmare stories when you shoot wedding?
Oh, shoot wedding nightmare story so far tak ada, alhamdulillah.
Really?
Yeah, really
Like
tak
no
ada.
bridezillas?
Alhamdulillah.
Tak ada, alhamdulillah.
No
alhamdulillah.
groomzillas?
No, alhamdulillah. So far,
No
I always hear
parentsillas?
people say about their experience, but I've never experienced it. I so tak nak experience also.
Wow.
Tak dijawabkan.
Correct.
Yeah, so far alhamdulillah everything okay. Yeah, macam you lari daripada time is normal lah in event, right? Some people come late kind of thing, but I don't see like major like wah yang tu bergaduh kind of thing. So far tak ada. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, but what happens after that I tak tahulah. Behind the scene kan gaduh-gaduh I tak tahu.
Close ear, close ear.
Tak tahu, yeah.
Ignorance
Yeah.
is bliss.
Correct. Ignorance is sometimes
Yeah.
bliss.
But I would just like want to advise to my clients sometimes because I always ask like how where they found their vendors kind of thing. I would say do proper research. Wedding you only want it happen once in your life.
Yeah.
So do your vendor research properly.
True.
Don't just anyhow like because tak ada duit cari kat Carousel. They never search properly portfolio.
They cari like vendors from Carousel.
Sometimes
Ada.
like that. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
sometimes like that. Or sometimes like okay, I don't want to like say much about you want to support your own family member, but make sure that person has like the right skill set.
Yeah.
Or like
True.
you want to trust someone also must be proper lah. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to have any regrets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even
true.
if you pay much also, you still need to do research whether it's to your liking or not. Later, dah bayar mama tak happy juga.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
Very true.
everything still need to do research, no matter how small. Like you think maybe Pak Andam no need to research lah apa. This kind of thing also you need to research. You never know people can scam you anytime.
Correct.
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 That's true.
Yeah.
Wah, rabak like that.
Mm-mm.
Talking about advice, maybe like if you have some tips and tricks or like advice you can give to future brides out there, or even future couples out there, whether it's henna or photo related lah, what are some of the things that you wanna give them, like the advice that you wanna give them for those who are planning a wedding?
I would say, I think usually people will go for their friends who just got married and you ask their experience.
Okay.
Or they have become a bridesmaid before. They witness certain vendors. From there, it's really like market research already. Like you like or not their way of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing, go Instagram, go TikTok, see how active they are, see their works, whether it's to your liking or not. You don't just listen to other people. Oh yeah, I got this so and so and so. Never do research. Then when you get, you tak suka.
Correct.
Who you want to blame? Your friend? No.
Correct.
Yeah,
And sometimes you also have to see that person got that vendor from which year.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
correct.
Right. What if
Yeah.
you ask like, who you get for photo? Or this person?
But
Sekali
which
it's
year?
like 3 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of changes can happen within that 3 years.
correct.
Yeah.
Very true, very
Yeah,
true.
correct.
That's why I think it goes back to the thing that you mentioned earlier on also, like how you consistently post also. So people see how recent and how, what do you call that, updated you are lah with your service also. Tak macam, it's not as though you just post once and then you just wait for like business to come for like 1 year, kan?
Correct,
You keep on consistently pushing out content lah. Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a struggle, I think, also to keep up with the trends and keep up with everything. Then if there's something that you want to tell your future brides out there, what would it be? Do you want to tell your future brides any do's and don'ts?
Do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts for future brides.
Do's and don'ts. Be rajin lah. Rajin membaca.
Wow.
Read.
Stay in
Yeah.
school, je.
Yeah, no lah. That's not what I meant.
That's not what she meant.
And yo, cut that.
Okay.
No lah, it's like I said, do a lot of research and like if vendors get back to you with things, please make sure read. You don't wait for information to be spoon fed, really, because you have to put yourself in other people's shoes also.
Correct.
Like we have other clients also at the same time.
Correct.
We will try our best to like
Accommodate
yeah,
for every single one.
yeah, to help you out on the same. But there's a few things that we can, like help each other with. Like you
Yeah.
read your part also, do your part. Yeah, because who's getting married? Not me. You.
Correct.
See, you. So
Yeah.
do research. Yeah, really do research. Rajin read, and also please don't MIA. No matter what, please don't MIA.
Don't ghost.
Yeah.
If you guys want to talk about, if you guys want to listen to our MIE story,
Oh, yes.
it was last week.
Correct.
Last episode.
Yes.
Check it out.
Yes. Someone went MIA. So,
Go on, some of your clients MIA.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
like, as in, dah bayar.
But yeah, MIA in a sense that cancel wedding, forgot to update.
Oh.
And it's always right. It's the popular week.
Wait. Then
Oh my
then you turn up at the house.
No lah, not until that, because I always contact beforehand, right? Until daytime. Then at the very last minute, they message, oh sorry, lupa update or cancel wedding, skating. Or I tukar number, sorry, skating. So macam I had to go always like go Instagram,
Stop.
Instagram, email whatsoever.
You got go down to the house before?
Haven't. So I also don't want to doakan. What happened?
Previous episode.
You never listened to the previous episode, is it?
Never.
Alamak. Okay, need to listen to the previous episode.
Okay. Yeah, so far I belum pernah. But I also don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Inshallah tak happen to
But
you.
MIA, yes. And it worries us. It's like how, as a client, your vendor MIA on you. Won't you get worried?
Yalah,
Yeah,
worried
exactly.
lah.
Yeah. And like me, I'm not being paid, but I'm still worried for you.
Yeah.
But whether you're okay, because we are not with you 24/7. We don't know
Yeah.
whether you're still alive.
Correct. That's
Really,
true.
right? Yeah, that's a concern also. You don't know what
Yeah.
happened to you.
Yeah,
so,
anything
yeah.
can happen. Really.
Correct.
So please don't be MIA.
Don't MIA,
Yeah,
please.
At least
speaking about
acknowledge lah.
life, have you ever had an experience of a couple, a bride who has booked you and then actually like really
MIA from life.
Before the wedding itself, is it?
from life?
Alamak, sorry.
No, because I have heard stories, but it's not from henna artist lah. I've heard from bridals.
Oh, as in before the wedding itself.
Like like sometimes in our news kan there are
Eh, have
some major accidents that happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like they were about to
and
get
that-
married like in a
yes,
few
and
weeks
they're about to
time.
get married.
Then the
Yeah,
guy
yeah. Yeah, and then really an accident happened.
Okay, so
Yeah.
far no. I mean, I do heard some of my brides that their husband passed away, but that one is after the wedding.
After the wedding.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I only
okay.
get news like after sometimes I will contact my brides like, oh, do you have like wedding photos to share with me? That's when I will hear this kind of things.
Sedihnya.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's only been a few months after the wedding.
Yeah, sometimes like this lah.
Alamak.
Yeah.
Oh, so sad.
And this kind of thing I wouldn't know because when I do their henna, I only know them. I don't know their husband.
Yeah,
So
that's
if I read
true.
news also, I don't know whose husband
Who's the
is that.
husband? Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so this kind of thing is quite sad when
Yeah.
I get this kind of alamak, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
It's quite sad. Ada yang pernah buat for this client. So apparently she's cousins with my past bride. And she told me that my past bride passed away giving birth to her child.
Innalillahi.
Yeah, and I remember that she was such a very, a lovely girl. I'm like, oh, that's really sad.
Wow.
Yeah, so this kind of
Oh,
thing
that's
like, yeah.
So sad.
Correct, yeah.
Well, that's how would you react say like that? Like
Just
like
shock
macam
lah,
you
really
you nak do someone's henna and then like
Yeah,
to
correct,
be
correct.
updated
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, but then service industry then you just have to like
Correct.
you yes you
Yeah.
gotta feel for them, but you also need to like focus on giving the best experience for that particular
Correct.
bride
Yeah,
that book
yeah.
you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the challenge of being how to say being a service provider in a very emotional industry. Yeah. Like wedding is very emotional, right?
Yeah, true, true,
Weddings involve a lot of emotions and a lot of like feelings of people. Yeah. I think that's why everything macam
hurts.
hurts. Macam gitu. It hurts. Yeah.
Sad.
Sad.
Especially like the ones yang give like a full length story on TikTok.
Oh my god.
I will read the whole thing.
Oh, you will read
I will read the whole thing. And
I
then
see.
just like damn.
Damn.
Okay, next.
Sin.
Yeah. I don't like the
Yeah.
trend, the one that they will add the song. Something was like about you were here and now
Oh, then, yeah.
you're gone. Yeah, the one that you swipe and then
Correct.
tak
Then
ada.
after that, like, there's the
sedih. I
Okay,
always
okay.
skip that kind of TikTok. I was
Yeah.
like too
Yeah.
sedih. It's so sedih. It's always macam baru kahwinnya gambar. And then terus like tak
Or
boleh.
like family
It's
photo.
like where
then
we
the-
started, now where we
Yeah,
at.
now
right?
we're at.
Yeah,
pasal
yeah,
gambar
yeah,
kubur, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
The plot twist that we didn't expect.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
A lot of, I mean, the most I see is always macam like Malaysians lah. Like would post this. So I was just like, sedih apa? Like sedih tak ni?
Tak boleh.
Ya, tak boleh. Aku tak boleh.
Tak boleh.
Tak
Okay.
Okay, moving on. This is too sad.
Let's be
This is too
happier,
sad.
guys.
Must be happier.
Okay, to wrap this up, thank you. Thank you, Nora, so much for joining us. If you have last few things to say to our audience.
You can look at the
Silakan.
camera there.
Promo.
Ke sana? Mana satu nak? This one?
Nah,
There?
situ.
This one. Tengok sini.
The
Okay.
side can display.
Go.
Okay, so okay, so you can find me on Instagram, the Henna Story, or on TikTok. Yes.
Follow.
Follow. We will put in her handles in the description
Yes.
box below if you are on YouTube. But if you're on Spotify, we put it in the description also. But not the box below. Don't know where's the
I
description.
don't know.
Have. We will figure it out.
But if not, just go open Instagram then search lah. The Henna Story. You don't know how to spell THEHENNASTORY.
Betul ke?
THEHENNASTORY.
Anyways, it's
Sudahlah.
the Henna Story,
Ah,
yes?
the Henna Story.
Yeah, simple.
The Henna
And
Story.
if you
Yes.
guys are interested in our Inthemoment's other partner vendors, do reach us out on 8911-080.
What was the number again?
8911.
Salah lah.
8911-080.
Okay,
Yes.
one more time.
8911-080.
8911-080.
Ni macam
Senang
nak order
je ingat.
pizza
Kan?
je.
Ada chance pizza sampai. Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yalah.
Dah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Nora.
Alright. Yeah, thank you, Nora.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye. See you in the next
Bye.
episode.
Bye.
Bye.
Direct from Domingo.
Direct from Domingo. Masih ya. Tak tahu what's happening. Okay. Okay dah. Bye.
Bye.